Hey there, good morning to you. I'm meteorologist Stefanie. Boy, we are really treated to some gorgeous sunrises and sunsets here in the coastal bend, but we haven't been able to enjoy a good sunrise this week because of dreary, cloudy skies during the morning hours. Not today. This Thursday off on a beautiful note. Thanks to our downtown studio Skycam. Have the wide view for yourself. This is a view from basically the bayfront. You could see some clouds off in the distance, but it's making for beautiful crepuscular rays. If you can kind of see those channels of shadows on those clouds that are pink up top. Yeah, a very beautiful sight here. So as you might guess, this means we're going to have more sunshine today and we are going to be feeling hot. But I'll explain what to expect in your neighborhood coming up in just a moment. 6:38 your time right now, and here's how we are kind of seeing a trend evolve for our forecast over the next couple of days. We'll see more sunshine this afternoon, but there's still that possibility we could see some showers for parts of the coastal bend today, maybe even some rumbles of thunder. I'll explain coming up. And if you miss out on the rain, don't worry, rain chances are on the up and up, and we're really looking at a good drink of rain as we go into next week. It looks like there will be periods of heavy rainfall at times. So we'll take a look at what we're expecting, what's causing all this change in the trend coming up. So here's a look at your temperatures to start. It is still a warm morning, despite the fact that we don't have as much cloud coverage out there to blanket in the heat from yesterday afternoon. A lot of that has radiated back up into the atmosphere, but the water is a good insulator along the coast, so we are still hanging out in those lower 80s, feeling like the lower 90s in some cases, like Rockport and Port A. For inland locations, once you get away from the water, you're more true to temperature, but we even have some lower 70s on the board because, again, less cloud coverage. So it's 72 for our friends in Freer this morning and feeling like it, 73 in San Diego, and we warm it up to about 75 in Alice. Now, how are things going to trend throughout the rest of this morning? For that, we turn to the dog walking forecast, and our start today is a magician. This is Kennedy, who apparently knows how to walk on water. That's impressive stuff. It's a good way to beat the heat, too. We took Cooper out to the beach yesterday, and he enjoyed a good swim. Even though the water is still really warm out there, it makes a difference when you're dealing with feels like temperatures in the triple digits, right? So if we're going for a walk on land, let's get that done early in the morning or later in the afternoon, because we are going to warm up pretty quickly today, already in the neighborhood of 90 degrees before lunchtime, and we will quickly warm up to those middle 90s during the early afternoon hours, again, because we have more sunshine in the mix, and there won't be a whole lot of wind to provide any relief. So keep that in mind. You need to stay hydrated and drink plenty of water, because as we go through the late morning hours, all of us will be feeling at least as hot as the 90s. On the other side of lunchtime, 1 p.m. will have us feeling like the middle 100s across most neighborhoods, and in the heart of the afternoon, 5 p.m. Yeah, look at this. Some places like Sinton, Robstown, even Kingsville making a run on the closer side to that 110-degree mark. But I still think we'll stay just shy of heat alert territory for today. Now, what about the chance for some rain in the forecast today? Well, the big weather picture looks like this. We have some storms in more northern parts of Texas, from Houston stretching out to Austin because of a frontal boundary up there. Well, this frontal boundary is kind of stalled right now. That's the red and blue tells us, a stationary boundary. It will find a little bit of oomph as we go through today, and some of the storms out ahead of it could trickle into the northern neighborhoods of the coastal bend. Now, they may fall apart before they get here. That's not quite certain, but the most aggressive model says if you're in Beeville, Refugio, or out toward Rockport, you could be looking at some showers, rumbles of thunder as we head into dinner time and beyond. They'll be quick and short-lived, but if you don't get the rain, don't feel bad. We have better rain chances ahead, especially as we head on into next week. Widely scattered showers and storms become full-on scattered, and it looks like at times we'll have some periods of heavy rain, so that's good for rainfall accumulations, which over the next 7 days are looking a lot better. Many folks through next week could expect to see close to an inch of rainfall, and that includes in our watershed as well as our lakes. So all good news here. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, if the heat's got you down, don't worry, that rainfall will bring our temperatures down below average as we head on into next week.